Hey everyone, Justine here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe and also don't forget to ring the bell down below so you'll be notified of all my new videos in the future. Today I'm talking about skincare and I wanted to kind of let you guys know what products I like to use on a day-to-day basis and then kind of break it apart with maybe different types of tools that I use. I'm kind of going to split this up into two separate videos. So this is going to be my day and night routine. If you're interested in that video, I'll have it linked below, but let's go ahead and get started with all of my favorites for my skin type. Just a little background about my skin. I am a normal to oily skin type, but it does change with the seasons. So we're getting into fall and winter now, so my skin's going to be a lot more normal to dry is what I find during the winter, and when the summer comes it's a little bit more normal to oily, but it's usually kind of balancing one way or the other, if that makes sense. So I usually always have an oily T-zone at the end of the day when I'm looking at my makeup. So hopefully that's a good guide for you guys on why I choose the products that I choose right now. The first product I'm going to talk about is from Cerave, and this is the Foaming Facial Cleanser. This is for normal to oily skin. I really do enjoy this cleanser. It does foam up, it doesn't have a scent, and it does cleanse your skin of the extra oil, but it keeps that barrier of your skin intact. So essentially you don't want to cleanse to where you're really tight and dry on your skin regardless of your skin type, and I find that this cleanser does that for me. I feel like using this over time, it did help to balance out my skin a lot more. So I found that I wasn't as oily throughout the day and even at night. I feel like this is a big contributor to balancing out my skin. So what it says, it has 3 essential ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. So it still has some of those hydrating benefits in it, even though it's for normal to oily skin. So I recommend Cerave products, not only this one, but the cleanser for dry skin, which is probably what I'm going to pick up after this is done for winter time. So this is absolutely one of my favorites. Next products I'm going to talk about are moisturizers. So this is my day routine. I do cleanse with that cleanser, and then in the summer I was picking up the Murad Oil Control. This is the Oil Control Mattifyer SPF 15. It does have a very thick glue-like consistency. You really want to warm it up and kind of pat it around the T-zone is how I used it, and then I would use a serum on the rest of my face because this stuff is really strong as far as oil control. So it can make me personally feel a little too matte, but if you have oily skin, if you're on that spectrum, I definitely would recommend this for you for the daytime. But for me, I only put it on my T-zone and it's great under makeup. My regular moisturizer and favorite is from Image. This is the Prevention Plus. This is the matte version. They do have an hydrating and a tinted version, but I do like this. This one's the professional size in a 6 ounce, which I was able to pick up because I am a licensed cosmetologist. This one has broad spectrum UVA and UVB sun protection. This is my absolute favorite. I've been using this for about 5 years, and I do find that it does control oil as well. During the day, it has those skin benefits to it. It smells really good. Some people would say it smells kind of like bubble gum, I guess, but the consistency of it is so good. It doesn't remind you of a sunscreen. You know how you get those oily, like greasy feeling sunscreens? This one doesn't do that. It just feels like a very nice moisturizer, and I find it sits really well under makeup as well. So this is the only thing I usually use in the daytime. I forgot to mention the toner that I use. So I do use a Moisture Balance toner from Exuviance, and this one I will usually use it at night. Sometimes I'll use it in the day. It just depends on what I feel like doing or how I feel my skin is. So the Exuviance balancing toner, it restores the natural pH of your skin over time. So it helps to smooth out the skin, helps to make sure everything's really soft and supple. It sets your skin up for moisture, whatever you're going to be putting on afterwards. So that's why I like to kind of use it a little bit more at night so that I can layer my skincare on top of it, like serums and specialty masks. This toner has AHAs and PHAs. So AHAs are derived from fruit. They are a chemical exfoliant. So when you put those on the skin, they're going to eat away. There's like an enzymatic type of exfoliating going on where it kind of is like little Pac-Man. A way to kind of visualize it is it's like little Pac-Man kind of eating away at dead skin cells without having to be scrubbing at your skin to scrub those away. I don't use facial scrubs very often. I have sensitive skin as well, and I don't find that my skin is really the best fit for that type. So chemical exfoliants are my favorite way of exfoliating the skin. So on top of that, it has PHAs in it. So PHAs are more a little bit more gentle for sensitive skin. A lot of them are derived from milk, essentially. It's a lactose type of product. This one specifically is lactobionic acid. So this takes that from milk or lactose, and when you put it on your skin, that also helps to be a chemical exfoliant to slough off all those dead skin cells, but in a very gentle way. So the more time over use, the more cell turnover you're going to see, and the more soft your skin is going to feel. So I definitely love this toner as well from Exuviance. Next, I'm going to talk about my favorite eye cream, which is from Dermalogica. It is the Multivitamin Power Firm, and this is my absolute favorite eye cream. It's wonderful for day and night, and in the morning when I wake up, I do feel that my eyes around the orbital bone and underneath are very, very soft and supple. And when you put this on underneath makeup, it does act as sort of like a primer because there are silicones in this to help it smooth out. So if you do have fine lines and wrinkles, this does help to smooth out and kind of plump the area before you put on concealer or eye makeup. I do find that this eye cream is very firming. It does have seaweed extract in it. It has vitamins, antioxidants, so it has a multitude of things in it that are going to help combat fine lines and wrinkles. So I do enjoy this product as well. And next I'm going to talk about my nighttime routine. So one of my favorite nighttime serums is the Exuviance Total Correct and Sculpt Serum. So this one treats all signs of aging. If you guys watched my 21 days of beauty haul, I did pick this up and I've been using it and I love it. I love this because it's an all-in-one. So this is supposed to help you combat fine lines and wrinkles, help with hyperpigmentation, help to hydrate the skin. I love products like that that are multi-benefit. Exuviance is known for a lot of their patented type of things, and in this product they have what's called neoglucosamine, which is really going to help even out skin texture. It helps to exfoliate, and it does help to have that cell turnover, which is essentially what you're looking for in all of your skincare, is slough off all the dead so that the new skin can come through. This also has stabilized vitamin C, so that's what's going to be helping with those dark spots. If you are into skincare at all, you know that vitamin C is a brightening agent, helps to brighten, helps to make all the pigments from either melasma or from the sun kind of fade away. If you have acne scarring as well, vitamin C is really good to help kind of fade that away. And the third thing that this has is called aminofill. Aminofill helps to promote collagen, and it helps to give you some natural volume. So as we age, our skin tends to start losing volume. So what this is going to do is help to hydrate and plump around areas on your face that maybe you feel have lost a little bit of volume. This helps to combat that loss of volume. So there's 3 key things in this serum that I enjoy. The next product I'm going to talk to you guys about is from Tarte. This is the Maracuja Oil. And I love this stuff. This is so multi-benefit as well. How I like to use it is I use it as my last step. I put a little bit of drops onto my fingertips and dab it around the skin. I feel like it kind of creates a barrier between my skin, my serum, and then this top layer to kind of just hold everything together. It does absorb quickly. It's not greasy. You do have to give it a few moments to kind of absorb into the skin. I do use this only at night, so I don't use it in the daytime. Some people like to use it underneath their makeup. If you're a dry skin type, you might like to use it that way. Another thing you can do is drop a few into your moisturizer. You can drop a few into your foundation, give it a little bit more of a hydrating benefit, or sheer out the coverage. There's a multitude of uses that you can, find for this. So I do recommend the Maracuja oil. It does have vitamin C in it, so it's brightening. It's going to help with that hyperpigmentation, any discoloration on your skin. This is definitely going to help you with that as well. And the next product I'm going to talk about is the Ageless Total Overnight. This is an overnight mask, but it's essentially just a very hydrating type of moisturizer from Image. This has micro-encapsulated retinol. So if you're not familiar with retinol, retinol's from the vitamin A, and vitamin A is really, really good for rejuvenating the skin. It says, reveal a new radiance with this concentrated overnight retinol mask formulated with water bank technology to continually release hydration and lock in nutrients for the ultimate beauty sleep. So I find whenever I use this, I've used it about 2 to 3 times per week. My skin is very, very supple, very hydrated in the morning. Like I said previously, retinol is really, really good for wrinkles, fine lines, any sort of discoloration, all of that stuff. It's going to help you the most. So retinol's the #1 known in the beauty industry for rejuvenating and anti-aging products. So I do enjoy this, and I use it about two times per week. And if you don't have a place that sells Image, since Image is only available from a professional, like maybe a spa or salon in your area, if you can't get it, I do recommend Cerave. They have a skin renewing cream serum. This also has micro-encapsulated retinol. So essentially retinol, it is really, really easy to lose the benefits. It does lose its integrity in sunlight or in certain areas. So when you micro encapsulate retinol, it has a little protective barrier on it. When you put it onto the skin and it absorbs it, the protective barrier goes away around it, and then the retinol is able to penetrate your skin a lot better. So when you are finding retinol products, make sure it's micro encapsulated so you get the most benefit of your retinol. But another thing is, when it's micro encapsulated, your sensitive skin will be a lot more tolerable to it. So not everyone can tolerate retinol. I have sensitive skin, so I find that using it this way with microencapsulation is really going to address any irritation. Some people tend to peel a little bit with retinol, but I haven't found any peeling with either one of these products, and I do firmly believe it's because of the microencapsulation of the retinol. You do want to build your skin up to retinol, so what I do is I use the serum maybe about once to twice per week and build it up, and then eventually you can use this every night. I wouldn't recommend it underneath makeup or anything in the daytime, but if you have more mature skin, I definitely think you could probably use retinol products day and night, but at where I'm at and how I like to use the products, I only use it at night. And that's pretty much all of my skincare items. I'm going to make a dedicated video to the topics of electronic devices like the Clarisonic Opal. I do have a tool here, which is the Microneedling roller. I also have this from Serious Skincare. It is their MicroCurrent egg, and I can talk to you guys all about MicroCurrent in another video, as well as my favorites for sheet masks, detox masks, specialty treatments. So I'll link that video down below. And thank you guys so much for watching my skincare routine video, and we'll see you in the next one.